The City Council gathered last week with members of Chesapeake's General Assembly delegation to discuss the city's needs and hopes for the upcoming session that begins soon after the new year.
Educational funding is always a big one for us, or for every locality. We feel like that's an area that does need improvement. We have a few other normal things, our funding for land acquisition around the Fentress Airfield. We want to make sure that we get sufficient revenues from the sales tax, that none of that is diverted to other sources. And finally, there has been some concern about getting proper revenues for the Community Service Board, being that Medicaid expansion, some may assume that it's coming from there, and it really does need to stay where it continue to come where it's been coming from.
So while the economy is improving, Virginia has somewhat lagged behind the rest of the country. Some of that is because of the military influence. It's a good asset. And it protects us from the downturns, but it also kind of stymies the upward trend, is to continue diversifying our economy in Hampton Roads. And then the second is, we've got a couple of issues facing our schools. Probably the most important is to continue our focus on school safety. There was a select task force assigned by the Speaker of the House at the end of last session to address school safety.
We're trying to still teach kids today that school was built 50, 60 years ago. And that was one of our main problems. So, and also, we deal with the problem that a lot of the young mothers are having kids and sending kids to school not properly bathed and no food. So how can you teach them? So the teachers today has to really do that. As far as the city concerned, the city has a major problem as far as maintaining roads problem. And you could take almost half the budget and go around the whole city and say, hey, these roads need to be repaved or repaired. And that's the problem we have. So we were saying then, what can we do as we get extra money from the state that we do have this time, that we take some of those extra money and give to localities to do the road construction for the city concerned and help the schools out.
The 2019 General Assembly session convenes on Wednesday, January 9th and runs for 30 days. Odd-numbered years are called short sessions, while those in even-number years are called long sessions and last for 60 days. You can track the action in Richmond online at virginiageneralassembly.gov, and 48 News will keep you updated on actions with local impact.